Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Supreme Ruler 2020 as Poland in the Blitzkrieg scenario. Last off, we surprisingly have managed to regain some amount of territory, all in, well, small due part due to the Spanish. At least that was what it seems like, but right now, the Spanish do seem to have some trouble with multiple German counterattacks. Meanwhile, though, at least for us, most of our forces do try to attack on multiple occasions, but it always does seem like that could always backfire. At least in terms of trying to reduce the German forces' little number of units bit by bit, and our technology level rating has increased to level 99. Which is a small good news that certain levels would unlock certain designs or new research. Right now, there's really nothing we can do other than just try and hold out a little longer and hopefully, perhaps slowly, reach toward Germany's capital, Berlin, and Cameroon has been conquered by Nigeria. Although, the Congo is actually starting to counterattack and regain some territory. On the other hand, well, Niger is still holding out. Not so sure about Ghana, and Burkina Faso, they might hold out. Chad has somewhat regained some territory from Nigeria. As for other fronts, the Israelis have not made any progress. It's still going to be a stalemate on their war against Turkey. Iran and Iraq still going on. It's still in the middle of their own stalemate, and the same could be said for Iran's war against Turkey. With Azerbaijan allied with Iran and helping to reclaim some territory for Iran at the very least. Georgia, on the other hand, lots of garrisons, and that's kind of it, with the exception of mobile recon units and transports and a few engineers, and that's kind of it. And right now, it does seem like trying to attack this area is becoming more and more pointless. It's probably best to actually slowly attack from up the north and try to reach toward Berlin. Though I wish it could be said for the AI that constantly keeps attacking south for some reason. Perhaps trying to take Krakow again? Maybe. Maybe, but it's not exactly going to work. So entrench, and let's see, Berlin is all the way over here, and we have several towns in our way and areas that are surprisingly still under our control. Whether or not we can actually get there without any problems with the Germans counterattacking, I don't know. Considering they are stuck on counterattacking from the south. But for now, let's just get some of the units repaired. And try to gather more troops to hopefully make the push east. No, I mean west. West. Once again, I somehow got my east and west mixed up. Always seems to be happening to me every time. Always get my east and west mixed up. And let's check on the Spanish. Doesn't seem like they're doing well. The Germans are, well, likely to take some casualties of their own, but doesn't seem to be the case. And the Germans are once again attacking. though our defenses are actually pretty tough. Leopards are getting damaged. That's one small good news. Hold on a minute. Nope. A TR-85, nope. Lots of units on the repairs. Might as well just ignore them for now. Partisans, thanks to them to reclaim some villages, in this case Pila. Although I guess that could be the goal right now, to try and take Pila and perhaps regroup here. There are a couple of garrisons, I will admit. Well, let's see, you're over there, you over there, you... Perhaps... Huh. Well... Let's see, no... Let's send you over here to scout what's going on in this village, and see what garrisons they have. Let's, 22,059 tons of industry goods for $224 million. What exactly is our industrial? Oh, why not? I guess it was a bit costly, but we might need a bit of more extra stock at least. And of course, these facilities on this island are, well, they're getting there. Not finished yet, but slowly but surely, we are probably gonna have to make that island self-sufficient. And once again, most of the tanks are just constantly going on a suicide mission. For whatever reason. I told you to... Where are they gonna go anyway? Is my question. They always seem to want to try and retake these towns and cities, or try to take Krakow again. Not sure why, as that always seems to end disaster. As a disaster, at least. Well, let's see. We got these facilities here producing 5 new tanks. The PT-91 Twardies. And looking at the other tank designs that we have that we could research. The M84A4 Sniper. Those would be nice. We only have one recon though, which is the mobile recon. Infantry, just the engineer, and the XA200 AMV. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Looking at the research tree again. What other recons do we have? The M113RC with the Scorpion turret. I suppose we could research that, if we have the time, that is. Common missiles, forget it. Body armor. Artillery rifles. We're gonna ignore that for now. Okay, these mines are under attack by a Kodiak. No, I don't want you to attack. I don't want you to reinforce. They can handle. The garrisons can handle things here. Let's just get you all gathered up, including the tank T-72 that was deployed. Recon, I guess, entrance there. Now, what's going on over here? 3 garrisons. No information because we're not close enough except for these dams, which is only 3 garrisons. Try and reclaim... wait, that's an airfield. Which could mean there probably will be a rather large... maybe a rather large air force standing by. Which is not going to be good for us. But I guess we could just give it a try. Try to head toward Berlin and end this war. If not, well, It was a good try at the very least, and the Spanish are in trouble. Where's the rest of their army? Oh. Of course, most of their air force is here, most of their other units are still here as well, near the capital of Madrid. And the Navy hasn't done anything. Most of the Spanish Navy is out here in the Atlantic. Okay. Not sure what's going on over there. But anyway, okay, there's only 3 garrisons there, but... well... I suppose I could send these units up here, then make a complete drive toward Pila, and then try to rendezvous at this village, so that we can perhaps take this and then head toward Berlin. But I'm pretty sure Berlin would have lots of units defending it, even though there is no artillery in this particular scenario. It's probably still going to be a bit of a problematic nightmare to try and take Berlin. In the meantime, okay, you actually get over here and reinforce it. Where are you going? Hold on, America, hold on. Alright then, what do you want? What? 3 billion Really, you're gonna give me those type of units transports, but for over $3 billion, which we can't afford, even with bonds, which we don't have, which we cannot get new bonds, or rather, manually at the very least. But still, at least these Pumas are at the very least taken out, simulator pods now. Now let's try and get these units to try and take this village. Seems rather easy there. You get over here just to annoy the Germans a little bit in this area. You intercept that leopard if you can. Whoops. Not reserve, I meant entrench. Okay, that village has been retaken. Now to entrench. You, however, try and take out the leopard. Territory lost due to... let's be expected. Wow, even surrounded leopard's actually pretty tough. Oh well, at least we finally took this. At least we took this town. Next up, move the recon vehicle up once it crosses a river, and to see what's over here. Where are you going? Seriously, just repair. It's always the AI making some silly decisions again and again. What? Partisans? Okay, that would have been nice to take, but that didn't last long. The garrisons in this village are still holding out, though. Oh, no. I am not going to lose one of my Abrams. And thank you, United Nations. It's quite a lot of oil. And what do you want, Venezuela? 47... why not? We could use the additional supplies anyway. Oh. Okay, looks like the Germans are just sitting here. Oh. This isn't good. Okay, I don't want to sacrifice the M1, but I kind of have no choice. Even if it's forced to be in the retreat. Now, as for the recon, what did you find? Just 3 garrisons. Okay, another tank's ready. Now let's see if we can reinforce this area. Except for you, that's constantly gonna get yourself killed. Other areas, not really much. You get over here, even though this area might likely get surrounded. Let's move along. Okay, let's see if we can try and take Konin this time. You, however, get over here, you get over here to provide support. Of course, when I move, the German units will try to intercept. And likely to get cut off. No surprise. And where are you going? Alright, repair all the way up there. Kodiak, construction is finished. Alright, now what about here? Air defense and timber mill will be done very soon. The power, not really much. Thank you, Australia. Probably finally realizing that we can't really afford to actually pay the amount they would want, if they wanted to. Unlike the United States that, for whatever reason, wants to give us some transports, but at the cost of $3 billion. Makes no sense. And looks like this may actually fail. Considering the only aircraft we have is a heli that's all the way up in British territory. There's nothing I can do about that. And yeah, this attack has failed and the Germans are counterattacking. I lost a recon radar that would have been useful. Forced to pull back. And the Germans still have plenty of units. And the Spanish are... well, it seems like they're in trouble. I guess the tide will not change. We're just going to be stuck on the defensive for the most part. As there's probably no way to actually beat the Germans, no matter what. And it probably doesn't help the fact that a lot of units are just constantly attacking at random and constantly draining our resources. Well, it's our manpower in this case. No matter how many tanks we keep building up, no matter how many vehicles we try to build up, it's not going to be enough. Well, that Leopard's not going to be destroyed. This heavy supply truck needs to fall back. And in the end, our drive toward Berlin is likely a failure. It's a failure. There's nothing we can do. Just to try and put up some garrisons as best as we can so we can try to hold out the Germans. But it looks like we lost some units here. Partisans, I'm guessing. Or is it possible? Wait. No, we got some leopards getting in the way, so we can't really drive all the way to this village and take it back. And these leopards are just patrolling back and forth. Only when this tank moves out do they make some random decisions. Okay, is it possible to deploy garrisons? Seems like it, as long as nobody decides to retake it. Facility constructed, that's another one finished. All that's left is the air defenses and the wind turbines. On the other hand, my tanks are constantly attacking in areas that's very likely to be a suicide mission. Okay, you know what, you two head up here and try and take this small town of Torun. Okay, the air defenses are done. That tank was destroyed.
We need reinforcements.
And that attack is a failure. Let's pull back. I said pull back. Ay ay ay. There's plenty of these barracks, and yet they constantly want to go up to this town. I don't get it. Oh. Oh, he's dead. That's another unit lost. Belarus and Ukraine are still constantly at war. Although Belarus seems to be losing some units and such, I don't know, it's more of a stalemate in the end. Bond renewal, units approaching, yeah, whatever, do whatever you want. The Italians, the Spanish. It does look like the Spanish are finally starting to counterattack again. Whether or not this would change anything, probably not. The Israelis, not much. Iran, Iraq. India against China and Pakistan. Not to mention Nepal. Not so sure what's going on with Vietnam though. The Korean War is still going on. The Japanese forces haven't made any new progress. Just constantly bombing units everywhere. And the Koreans, I have no idea. Speaking of which, South America, Paraguay is still standing. Argentina and Brazil are they at war? Yes, they are at war. Mexico, no new progress against Nicaragua or Guatemala. And nothing else around other parts of the world, particularly in North America, of course. And our forces still struggling, and we might start losing more territory. We just lost this, so in the end it's probably best for my tanks and vehicles just do whatever they want. Attacking is not an option. Defensive is the only other option. Though we could try to counterattack again just to reclaim some territory. These mines, maybe, but we're gonna lose that immediately because of this Leopard 2 that just reinforced this other Leopard. Okay, one unit's gone, and I guess that's it. There's really nothing to do. We just keep trying to hold out and just... Well, that's all. Well, that's all there is. Just hold out. Oh, great. The Congo has been conquered. And this probably means... are they at war with the Congo Democratic... Yep, they are at war. Yes, 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 go ahead. Well, the Congo's gone. Not so sure about the Congo Democratic Republic. Okay. Niger's capital is getting surrounded. What the? Egypt's at war with Libya, Nigeria, and Sudan. Yeah, I forgot about this. Egypt's aggressive policies of expansion in their own, for their own reasons, I guess. Georgia, I don't know. But anyway, I think we're gonna stop. After getting this message about industry goods, I'll accept. And I'm gonna stop here since, for some reason, my phone, which has a stopwatch, is a bit messed up. So I don't know. I may have cut this short a little bit, maybe. But I'm gonna stop right here. I hope you enjoyed this of our failed attempt to counterattack. And in the end, we're back on the defensive. How long will this war last? who knows? Who knows? It probably never will end. It'll probably never end. But who knows? But I'll see you in the next episode and see how much longer can this war last. So, see you then.